Today we're going to walk through cleaning the Pentair and Telechlor. Manufacturer recommends to acid clean every 3 months. So what we're going to do is pull this out of the plumbing, inspect it, and clean if necessary. What we're going to be looking for is scaling on the blades inside of the cell. The first thing we're going to do is turn off the system, and then we're going to loosen these union nuts at each end of the cell, whether it's horizontal or vertical. The main important thing to remember is that we want to turn off the system first. Once we've loosened the union nuts, we can go ahead and pull the entire unit out of the plumbing. As you do this, pay attention to the orientation of your cell. We want to install it back in the proper orientation so that the flow switch reads the flow of the water properly. We also want to ensure that the rubber O-rings on the sealing surface of the unions are in place and haven't fallen down. Once we remove the salt cell from the plumbing, we have a bucket ready about halfway full of water, and the first thing we're going to do is inspect the cell and the electrolysis process blades. As we can see here, this cell has some pretty decent scaling on it. This will affect the cell's production ability as well as its ability to read the salt level. So now what we're going to do is stand the cell up in the bucket. And we're going to pour a 4-to-1 muriatic acid and water dilution into the cell so that it can dissolve those calcium buildup deposits. At this point, we can see the acid solution is dissolving the calcium, and now we're just going to wait basically until the bubbles stop and all of the calcium is dissolved off the cell. Depending on the amount of scaling, this could take anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. As we can see now, the salt cell is clean, the bubbles have stopped, and all of the scaling has been eaten up. We're now ready to put it back into the plumbing the way we took it out, and we're done.